The beginning of fall is a magical time across the American West, and for legions of sportsmen, it signals that the annual quest for their favorite game animal, the Rocky Mountain elk, is finally at hand. One of those hunters is my good friend Tim Harold. Each year, Tim heads west from his home state in Kentucky into elk country, and few hunters I know are more serious about big elk than Brother Tim. Today, we'll join Tim and his guide Hunter Dane of Black Mountain Outfitters in central New Mexico as they shadow rutting bulls in some of the West's very best elk country. And Tim has his sights set high on this hunt, for there are definitely elk of a lifetime roaming this country. Come along as Tim Harold hunts New Mexico for a true take-your-breath-away bull. Will he find him? Well, we're about to find out. Welcome to Trijicon's World of Sports Afield.
Well, we just rolled into camp here at Black Mountain Outfitters in New Mexico. It's one of my favorite places. I guess this is my third elk hunt here in New Mexico. I've done a couple mule deer hunts with them in South Dakota. Wonderful operation. I've had great luck. This is a special hunt. It's still September. Our tag starts with a rifle on October 1st, and there's only like 2 units or something like that in New Mexico that you can hunt that early with a rifle. So we've come out early. They call this their big trophy hunt, and if you do it as per normal, which I didn't, of course, you come in 3 days early and you get 3 days of good scouting in. You're trying to find a bull 350 or above, and then you get 5 days to hunt. Well, I came in a day and a half before, so we're gonna get 1 full day of scouting, and then I've only got like 3.5 days to hunt, so we're really cramming it in here. But my secret weapon is I've got 2 great guides that I've known for years. They've been out here for 2 or 3 days looking. So not that that means anything come opening day, but at least we're gonna be where big bulls are. And I feel pretty good about it. We're just gonna have to get it done in a short amount of time, and there's a little bit of pressure on. But I can't wait. Elk are my favorite thing to hunt in North America when they're bugling. I didn't get to hunt them last year, and I've been pumped up about this for a long time. Well, we've been out about an hour and found an absolute giant down here in this bottom, but as luck would have it, we need him to be about a half a mile over another fence to be able to hunt him. Hunter saw him last night, saw him this morning, and then he's back tonight with his group of cows, but that bull's over 360. He's a giant. That's the way to get the part started right off the bat. We went out last night scouting with Hunter and saw a big bull, probably 360-ish, kind of 6x6. And he was about a half a mile over on property we don't hunt, so we're hoping he bleeds over on us. But Hadley, our other guide, we're lucky we got guys going in 2 directions for us this week, has been watching a big 7x7 for the past couple of days. He seems to be in one area and hanging kind of tight. We're trying to divide and conquer and cover as much land as we can, but tomorrow I'll be sitting here and ready to get out there with a rifle. Can't wait. It's not, it's a spike. Oh man, we got out here at daylight and we're looking a mile or a mile and a half away, and there's a pile of bulls over there, and the one we're looking for, we got some glimpses of him, and he's sure enough a shooter, super wide and looks plenty long. I mean, he's a no-brainer, but he's a long way away. For whatever reason, this big, huge open expanse out here, they love it. And when we were here before, they bedded back that way. Today, they're going the opposite way, but there's a water tank over there, and there used to be lakes out here, and they're dried up, so I guess that water tank's it. And they're holding tight to it and then going up on the hills and bedding down, so we've just got to be able to figure out how to cut them off in there. But the only problem is, I mean, it's dead on rut, and they're really not bugling. It's kind of weird, so that'll end up being halfway thick when we get in that stuff. It's going to be kind of tough if they're not bugling, just to know where they are. And there's a lot of elk. We've seen 6 or 7 bulls this morning. There's a lot of elk, so not bumping them could be tough. But there's a sure enough big bull over there. I can't wait till tomorrow.
Drive a semi through the spread of him.
I'd like to see him go back to Kentucky.
Yeah, yeah, he needs a one-way ticket. So I think they're pretty much bedded up with this full moon. Tomorrow's opening day, so
we'll formulate a game plan and get after him. That's good to see. Golly, that's a big boy.
I know. Just it's like Christmas morning. Hurry up and wait for Santa Claus.
No doubt, yeah.
You know, Larry, last year the entire world changed, and not for the better. And I know we all missed a lot of things that we enjoy.
And I think one of the things I missed the most was the DSC convention in Dallas, Texas.
But good news is right around the corner.
Yes, it is. We're coming back.
January 6 to 9, the whole hunting world is coming to Dallas for the DSC convention. It's the greatest hunting show on earth.
Dave, not only that, this is going to be our 40th anniversary. And of course, we're going to be at the K. Bailey Hutchinson Center there in Dallas. We're going to have guides, outfitters, art, hunting gear, firearm. It's all going to be right there.
Larry, there's no better place to see old friends, meet new ones, to celebrate our hunting lifestyle, and support our mission of conservation through hunting.
For more information, please go to biggame.org. Are you ready for it?
Brother, I'm counting the days on the calendar.
Me too. We'll see you there.
It's opening day. Here we are, October 1st, New Mexico. We get to go out this morning, and instead of carrying spotting scopes only, take the rifle with us. So I can't wait. Hopefully we can find one of those big boys and get him on the ground, but we're going to give it our all. You can see that it's not quite good daylight. We're going to our glassing spot, but there's a huge meadow out here. I mean, like a mile across it. And Hunter can see some elk on the far side of it, so real quick he's going to throw a spot and go see what it is over there. A lot of open ground between us and those elk. They got to be over a mile over there, and over half of it doesn't have a tree on it. It's just grass. Yeah, it shook the ground. He's a monster, absolutely. They're 7.5 from yesterday, but we can see, for whatever reason, the heat waves aren't bad yet. Just looks like a moose of a body, short face, and I mean his antlers are huge. Well, we've been watching these elk for 30 minutes. Surprised they're not already bedded. And it looks like the bull has got them all herded up now, and he's pushing them off to the west. And we got this huge meadow between us, so we're trying to make a big circle around them. I mean, we're gonna have to go a couple miles. Don't know if we'll make it before they bed, but we gotta try.
His radio's beeping, my radio's beeping. I've only brought a pack of crackers and a half a bottle of water. Normally when you kill a big bull.
Yep. We just kind of set our sights on this bull. Once I saw his frame, unless we blew him out or lost him, I really wanted to concentrate on that bull, and it wasn't hard to talk Hunter and Hadley into it either. They were pretty excited about him. So, you know, you take what you're given and you make the best out of it, and you hunt hard and you see what happens. It's 1.25 miles straight to them, and I don't know, it'll be 3 or 4 miles around them. It's getting warm, so they're bedding down. We just got to keep the wind right. That's going to be our wild card. The wind's good right now, but as it warms up, it may totally shift, and it may be that we have to sit on this thing until almost dark, and it's 9:20 in the morning. So we're just going to play it out and see what happens. We're trying to be gentle with them and not blow them out, though, because it's a really big bull. Took a little siesta here during the middle of the day when the elk were bedded. It looks like they're starting to get up and move a little bit. Hunter slipped over the hill here and got his spotting scope out. He actually found the bull bedded. Some cows are getting up and moving, so we're going to try to go and move with them, see if we can't cut them off and get in position for a shot.
Golly, I can see him at 1,000 yards.
You know, we saw the elk at daylight, we hung back, watched them, put them to bed, trying to be really ginger with them and not push them and not blow them out. And that afternoon, we went back out, sat around, waited. They got up, started milling around. It felt like we had good wind. Somehow we got across this huge open flat, about 1 mile across. Well, we started at those elk across this huge flat. We cut a lot of distance off, and as happens a lot of times, the wind shifted a little bit and it started blowing back in their direction. So we had to back out. We're trying to make a big loop. We've got about 2 hours till dark. So we're trying to get the wind right first and then cross this big flat again, which is about 1 mile across, without them seeing us. So I think the odds are stacked a little against us. Man, we're stuck out in the middle of no man's land. We started getting into position. Actually had a pretty good bull come out and feed in front of us, and I could have taken him pretty easy, but we knew the big guy was just over the ridge behind him. us a spot. Hunter spotted the big boy. He said it'll take us 10 or 15 minutes to get there, and we're running really low on light, so we got to go. We had it all going just how we needed it, and of course you feel the wind on the back of your neck, the elk blow out over a hill from us, and Hadley could see them from on top of the hill, and he said they didn't stop running for a mile.
So that a different little bull, not the bull, got in with his cows and got all haywire, and I guess started running them towards the water, and now they're at the water.
All the way over there.
Damn, holy crap.
That's the way day one ended. A little bit frustrating, but we felt good about it, that they were still in our property and we'd have a shot the next day.
Trigicon's World of Sports Afield has been presented by Trigicon, brilliant aiming solutions. DSC, conservation, education, and protecting hunters' rights. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Boyd Harness Company, Mud River, travel, train, hunt. Ripcord Rescue Travel Insurance, Sports Afield Trophy Properties, the Wildlife Gallery, and by Sam Hunter Training, because you only get one first shot.
It is 2:45. We saw our big bull this morning way back, and he went to bed early. So what we're trying to do is get in real early and cross the big opening that's been between us the whole time. The wind's good, and we're just gonna sit back. And there's water over there, and they've been at it like 5 of 6 evenings, sometimes not till dark. But we've got Hadley up on the mountain spotting for us, and we're gonna try to get in position. And then if they get up, be able to work into them. There's a lot of good little rolls and topography and brush over there. So if we don't have to cross that big opening, we're hoping this will tip the scales on our side. So I'm excited. Let's go. So about 200 yards past Hunter right here, there's a little drinker. Real small little water hole. They've been using it some, and then back over our other shoulder there's a bigger one. They've been using one of the 2 of those almost every night. So we're hoping they get down on this flat right here in front of us, and it'll be a seriously good setup. Alright, here we go. I'm trying to make them up. Looks like we may be within 500 yards of them. Up and over this crest. We'll see what we see.
Get down right here.
How far? Tell me when I can. Look out. Look out. Look out. There he is. I see his antler.
Hit him.
Yeah.
See him?
Just see rack. I can't see anything to shoot at. I will. I'm torn up. I haven't been this torn up in a long time. I mean, a long time.
I think he's dead.
I do too. What'd I tell you? Neck in front of shoulder.
Good job, man.
Well done, brother. Good job. Wow. Good job. Look at that.
Oh my God. Look at the size of the head and neck. I mean, you kept calling him Moosehead. I don't care, man. That frame is, I've never been on an elk hunt like this. I mean, not just this big bull, but I mean, him herd bulling and in 5 days never bugled.
Yeah, not a one.
Yeah, I've hunted a whole lot with Black Mountain.
Yes, sir.
And what we killed 5 years ago, it popped up on my Facebook today, our memories of hunting out here 5 years ago, and we killed a mid-330s bull. And I only had 3 days to hunt this year. You were like, no pressure. But this is why you hunt with Black Mountain, man. I mean, you know, at WTA, we book a lot of stuff, but if somebody wants a big elk, this is where I'm always sending them. And what, I've killed 2 190 muleys with you guys in South Dakota.
That's right.
And this is the place to be. It's not typical elk country, but this is the place to be.